I want to sing a song now that features Mr. Ed Enoch. Ed Enoch has been with the Stamps Quartet since 1969, and he's our sound. When you hear the Stamps Quartet, when Ed Enoch is there, well, then you know who it is because he carries that sound. Ed's one of the great lead singers of all times. He can stand nose to nose and toes to toes and sing with anybody. But let us do a song that I wrote. I think this has got to be my favorite. Songs are the songs that I've written, and it features Ed, but let me do a little narration before he sings it. The banquet hall was filled, and to speak for the occasion, the nation's best known orator had been flown in. After speaking and thrilling the audience and in closing, he said if there would be a request, and I would be glad to fill it. In the far corner of the banquet hall stood up an elderly, silver-haired, retired minister. He said, "Sir, would you quote for me the 23rd Psalm?" The orator, being somewhat surprised at this request, said, "Yes, sir. If when I'm through, then you too quote the 23rd Psalm." The old minister nodded his head yes and was seated, and the orator began. "The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters, and he restoreth my soul." When he had finished, thunderous applause, cheers, and a standing ovation. Then he said to the old minister, "Now, sir, you quote the 23rd Psalm." The old minister feebly arose, his voice broken by years in the ministry, began. "The Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. He maketh me to lay down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters, and he restoreth my soul." When he had finished, there wasn't a dry eye in the banquet hall. The orator stood up and said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I have reached your ears. He has reached your hearts. And the difference is, I know the 23rd Psalm, but he knows the shepherd. I can feel the touch of his hand." Though it seems total
where I go to be alone with Jesus. When my burdens, oh, they seem so heavy to bear, and oh, what strength I find in my trials, and what victory in times of despair. Sure.